Hello everyone, welcome to the part 2 of the Konda Village. You'll have to find an abandoned shrine that is at the northeast of the shrine, which is found at this location. I'll try to show you guys, and after you get there, you have to talk to a ghost. There's actually 3 ghosts out this area. The first one is right there in front of the shrine or the door. I don't know, in front of whatever house that's called. And one of it is on top of the roof and the other one is at the door. So what you have to do is talk to all 3 of them so that they can gather in front of the fox. So just go around, talk to them. The first one goes from the in front of the house to in front of the shrine to the fox. The second one, she goes from the roof, then she heads to some behind a tree and then back to the fox, and the one in front of the shrine doors, and she goes from there to a fox nearby, and then when you talk to her, they will all gather at the fox in the middle. And once you're done with that, all 3 will gather and they will give you 3 chests, 3 exquisite chests, which is great. And once you have collected all 3 chests, if you head into the middle and they'll give you an cleansing summary book, and with that you have to go on top of the mountain, the very long mountain that you have to climb to get there. Try to climb this very hefty hill to get to the Narukami shrine. So climb whichever direction you have or whichever direction you need to. Don't go into the water because that will insta kill you. There's no way of surviving that. So try to go along the tree branches. But while you're climbing up the tree, don't worry, there is some breaks between, but it is a pretty long climb to get up there. So once you have hit up there, you will have to talk to a lady called Inagai Hotomai, or whoever her name is. She's apparently an expert, and you talk to her and she will tell you about all the shrine or how the book is interrupted or explained per se. And then she says that there is 3 important things you have to say in front of the shrine for the shrine to unlock, and those 3 things you need to unlock are found at the bottom of the hill. Basically, she gives you a tool called a Memento Lens, which will allow you to commence with a quest. So just skip through the dialogue or read through the dialogue if you want to, but she'll give you this item and you have to use that item for the quest. So once you have collected that item, you'll go downstairs, or you glide downstairs to where the old abandoned ruined place is. Remember to equip your gadget, and once you're down there, you'll go around to the bunny that have their eyes glowing and equip your gadget and scan those little bunnies. Another way to figure out what you need to scan actually is you have to use your elemental sight, and all the bunny that can be scanned actually are highlighted. So go around, scan everything, and you'll find 3 lines that you have to say in order. The first line, you have to find the place you found the second ghost or the third ghost that was outside the door. The second line, you can find in front of the house. The third one, I think you have to find it next to the shrine, the large big fox that have lights all over it, where you'll find the third line. So that's 3 lines, and once you've found all 3 lines, go in front of the fox and you have to recite those 3 lines in order. So the first line being in the name of the Nakumai envoy, the second line being the Hakushima bloodline, and the third line being bring forth the fried tofu. So once you have gone through all these 3 lines, you'll be asked to find the barrier. So you'll be asked to find the bear, which is actually, you have to quite look around, doesn't give you any hints whatsoever. So the barrier is actually right here. If that is the island or the abandoned one, you have to just go through that road and then just follow through what I'm showing you guys right now. And then that is where you will discover the shrine or the barrier or whatever this thing is called. I think it's called the shrine that you have to cleanse. So get close and click purify. With that, it will show you a petal-like pattern right there. And the way to solve this is basically how this works, how this entire structure or puzzle works is there will be a lightning from the beginning to the next number or the lower number. So if the middle has 2 Sharingans, I'm going to call them Sharingans. If it has 2 Sharingans and the first one has 1 Sharingan, it will connect from the second to the third. Then it will connect to the second one, which is the third one, the third higher one. So what you have to do is make the middle one 2 Sharingans, and the one on the beginning one has to be 1 Sharingan, and all the rest, which is on the left, the right, and the one on the back, is 3 Sharingans. So when you activate it, the lightning will go from the first Sharingan to the second Sharingan, then the second Sharingan to all 3 Sharingans, which is on the left, right, and on the front. Then, after you have completed this puzzle, Tachi Susano actually comes, and you have to defeat the Phantom. This is called a Mysterious Warrior, so just defeat Itachi Susano, and that is how you unlock or finish up with this quest. If you want Electroculus, so Electrolysis, I don't know how to call it, but the one that gives you stamina if you level up the statue of 7. So if you're wondering where to get that, there's one Electroculus. It's called Electroculus. After you have talked with the fox lady, left or right of the shrine, there is a locked door, and you can open it using the rust-worn key you found at Konda Village. So just use that, it will unlock, and then you have it, one Electroculus. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please remember to like and subscribe if you found this useful. I'll continue with part 3 of the quest, so if you don't want to miss it, subscribe, and until next time.